having a few issues this morning. If you can hear me, please put it in chat because for somehow I've let me see, Cam and Mike audio. Let's test this stupid thing. Codec 2 speakers. There we go. We don't want that. We want test.
Testing the speakers on StreamYard. It sounds like they're working.
Realtek audio. We didn't want that. What happened here? That's codec. AMD. Let's try that. Test. There we go. We got audio again. Camera. All right. Do we have audio in here? I can't tell. Give me a thumbs up or okay. I can see and hear you. Good morning. Okay, great. I don't know, some stupid thing, camera problems. I've been spent all morning. I made, where are they? On my plotter, I made the windows, the stickers for the windows here. So I'm working on that this morning. It's, this particular video is not going to be a real instructive video because there's nothing really to instruct. I'm just laying out the windscreen. I'm going to work on the cockpit a little bit, and I may get the canopy glued on today. So I don't know. This is a close-up of what's going on with it. Of course, the blue will remain clear, and the clear will get painted gray. So that's what I'm working on today. Pull it right there. Yep. That's the kind right there. So make sure it's centered up here. I'm going to pencil a line in where it goes again, or pen a line in. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut a channel in here or not. I probably will. Right where that line is. We definitely know this is a stipple canopy. So we'll get that worked out. Now this is just like everything else I do by eye. Get some tape on this so it doesn't move around. I left my primer over John's yesterday, and I was going to go over there, but I got enough partial cans to do what I need to do, so I'll get it next weekend. If you're listening, John. And Danny, if you're in that chair, get out in the garage and start sanding. Oh, I got plenty of time. Yeah, come next year, you won't have an airplane. Okay. I also set this prop here is not a running prop, but I got it drilled out so it's all the way back. So it's a mock-up prop. I think it's going to work just fine. It's a super nice looking propeller. But there again, you don't know until you fly it. I may end up with a 2-blade on it or a 3-blade. So let's get a center line in this windshield. I took the other one off because it was a little off center. You know what? I'm going to put that band around the bottom first so I can pull this off. So we got to connect this line here. Let's see. Connect this line here. Around this way. Oh, shit. Boy, I don't want to act right. I was watching some of my old Thunderbolt videos. If you go on the channelers from 2016, I built some. It doesn't have my 2004 and 5 Thunderbolts on the channel because I didn't have the channel in. I didn't have it until 2014. But in 16, there are some other Thunderbolt videos from another Thunderbolt I built and sold. We won't be selling this one. If this one don't fly as is expected, I'll donate it to Brodak or something. Put up in a museum. Of course, who knows how long that is going to last. Unless somebody's got lots of money. Come on. Nope. Yep. Now I gotta fill it in. Let's see here. We got one that goes on the top, so that gets the bar goes around the top. Gotta make it difficult. Why not? That's pretty close. All right. Now I'll do this. Take this off and do it up close to the camera. Okay. Now it's just a matter of filling in the inside of these. And taking these lines off. You know, all that sounds easy, but it's not. So let me get a chair. Good morning, Don. How many TV programs do you watch that will talk back to you? I do the blade. Not a one, you bet. So all this is not really complicated. It's just a pain in the butt to do and to do well. The biggest thing is just take your time. There's a secret I learned in the Navy on taping. Of course, we used to use a putty knife, but and I'm sure that I've told it before. Just take your razor blade, put it exactly in the corner that you want to cut off, exactly, and then tear up against the blade. Come on now. I didn't leave a long enough tail. It's gonna give me a problem. Okay. Cannot get my hand back over there quick enough. Nope, no good. Have to put another piece of tape on it. But we'll be sure to leave long enough tail next time. When you're doing any fine line work, you want to use this blue fine line plastic tape. You don't want to use crepe tape because crepe tape will leave odd edges. In the old days, the olden days, where I came from, we used to take when we taped off numbers with masking tape, we would paint clear over the masking tape to seal the edges. That worked, but the advent of new materials, like was talking to Bob Hunt today, and about rule changes. And I went on the AMA website to look at the rule proposals and things that passed. It is official. Come January 1st, you can use any lines you want to. It could be thread, as long as it'll pass a 10G pull test. It's also official that the entry in the 4-leaf clover will be from level flight. And it's not going to be a square loop corner. It's going to be a round loop corner. So when you come into the 4-leaf clover, you don't want to go like that. You just want to into vertical according to the rules. If you're going to use Spectraline, I guess there's a special knot that you need to use, and Mike Lonke has been showing that knot. I didn't get to see it, but there we go. One down. You'll leave yourself plenty of tail to grab onto. And yes, the Band-Aid's on my finger because I cut the crap out of myself this morning with this razor blade. We got 9 watchers. I don't expect you guys to hang around today because it's going to be rather boring. What happened here? Oh well, that'll be all right. Try to clear the canopy. Come on. Okay. Are you guys interested in this at all? I mean, if not, I can come back after I got her done. Shoot. Shoot, that may not work. Crap. Trying to be cheap and save tape. I screwed myself. The word of the day. What is the word of the day? Let's go, Brandon. As we flounder. Can't say I didn't warn you, though. Hey, got through that. This ain't gonna work either. I'm not gonna be able to get enough on it. So putting, covering the rest of it would be easy. It'd be masking tape and just cut around the edge there. But doing these outlines is a bitch. Now back in the Viper days, I would have took epoxylite and made this frame out of epoxylite, but we're just going to paint it. I'm not going to make it any more difficult on myself than I have to. It looks like I've left a little open there. Not a problem. There we go. No big deal. What do you guys think of that, using that plotter to make those windows? That's the way to do it. Now see, if I didn't have that plotter, I'd have had to do this to everything. But that's how we used to do it. All the letters were hand taped. Back in the day, they had some really neat gold water slide decals that were numbers. They look like kind of like gold leaf. They were cool. Now for the little one, this is going to be really delicate. Almost coming up on halfway here, getting this done. Yeah, that is correct. So. I think I got it. If not, I'll just have to come back and cut the nibs off. Wasting a lot of tape, but that's the way it goes. I'm sure some smart computer guy could figure out in CAD the correct plotter coordinates for these parabolic windows, but I'm not that good. I did download Fusion 360 though, Autodesk, but I went into it and it's going to take quite a while to figure that out. I need some 12-year-old kid to show me how to do it. That's incorrect. Goes right there. Damn. So because we're getting into this composite stuff, you might see some CNC routering going on this winter with us. If I can figure out this AutoCAD nonsense. Let's put it here. I've had guys say, well, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy if you know what the hell you're doing. Come on. Okay. We're halfway through. Then it's a matter of pulling all the tape off that don't belong there and filling in the holes. Well, ain't nothing but to do it. Carry on. Hey guys, like, subscribe, and share, as I always say. And if you're not a paid member, please consider becoming a paid member. I don't make a whole lot of money doing this, like nothing. For less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you can have the enjoyment of watching me. Because when this thing becomes where it costs me, I'm going to have to quit doing it. And I put out a lot of content for you guys. Yesterday I put out 7 hours. And in 7 hours, some of you guys should learn something. Can you put that on your copy machine and cut your tape from that? No, it would be nice. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't know how to do it. But I did this, John. I don't know if you saw that. I plotted the I plotted the windows on there. But these curved surfaces, where these look, some computer guy could probably figure it out, but it would take me longer, as you know, you've been over here while I was working on this stuff, to figure out how to get it out of there than it would just to tape it up. So we're taping it up and being done with it. By the time I figure out how to get this shit laid out on a computer, I can have the job done. So it ain't worth it. The easy stuff I don't mind doing, but the hard stuff just ain't worth it. Need an extra set of hands. Come on. I'm not going to be able to do it that way. I have to do it the other way. Yep, I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. That ain't going to work. There's no tail. As soon as this airplane's done, completely done, I'll spend some time working on Fusion 360 to figure that program out, because that's a that's a real manufacturer's program, and man, there's a lot of shit in there. But we'll get her done so we can pin route hinges and a lot of other business. That's basically why I bought that CNC router. It's got a router and a laser cutter and all that. Okay, let's try to get it this time with this. That should work. Okay, one little tiny window left. Yeah, that's something that few years back, I would have never admitted I ain't smart enough to get that off, pull that shit off. With the advent of computers and all these complicated programs, it's become difficult. And when I figure it out, I'll do a tutorial on it, so because it'll be for dummies. I look at these tutorials online, and they make it so damn You see, if we weren't here to watch, people would think, yeah, if you don't want me to talk, I won't. There's a thing in radio about dead air, and I figured that would kind of pertain to this YouTube channel too. Damn. Cut it too long. Maybe we can save it. Save the cut. Yep. The voice of reason, huh? I just try to make everything as simple as possible. Well, you watch some of these guys, they make... That's why I got that shirt. No, you're right, let's do it the dumbest way possible. I'll show you that shirt again. Not because it's right, because it's easier for you. Dumbest way possible. It'll be close enough. It'll be close enough. Last cut. Let me go on to doing something else. Yay. Yep. Keep it simple. Get all this tape off here. At least there's one nice thing about this airplane. I'm not worried about pulling any paper up. There's a lot of thinner in this puppy. And we tried to get it clean, so it wouldn't. Now, if we lose camera here, I'll switch over to the other one. But I guess it didn't. All right, now it's finalized this mess, this tape mess. Come on now. Shoot. And move that. Gotta fix that. Damn. Got it though. I got it. Was there any doubt? Okay, last two pieces. What the hell happened there? Well, we got a slight faux pas here. What the hell is going on here? There we go. Okay. All right, now it's just a matter of taking this yellow tape and filling in those windows. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces of tape to do. I'll do the tops first. Boy, what a pain in the rear, just for a scale look. Yeah, I better not do that because I'm going to have to wipe this canopy out on the inside. If I do that, there'll be a void there. Got to get this canopy mounted before next weekend. When it gets its final coat of gray. Needs more silver in it, I think, though. Yeah, I just let it go. Just let her go. Thank you, Tommy. Super sticker. Well, we'll show that. Thank you very much for the super sticker. We'll make sure everybody gets to see that. Good afternoon. Certainly appreciate the super sticker. It's the last day of the month, so this is when my channel analytics closes today. Surely appreciate that. All right, that's two. On to the third. Come on, get up there. If you're going to do something like this, make sure that you get the tape laying down really good, because if it goes underneath the tape and onto the plastic canopy, ruined. Drop it. All right, so now we got 2 front ones and the 2 little ones, and we're done. Of course, there's some spots to clean up there. There's a couple of nibs. A nib is the tail that's hanging out on the end of the tape, and that would look like hell. So I'll just take the razor blade, cut that nib off. There we go. Got one down there too. Might as well get them all. Get them all while I'm at it. Because there's going to be somebody looking. What are you going to do about that? Do the damn thing. Come on. Got it. You see that little blue dot right there? That's what I'm talking about. That's a nib. I'll get that off of there. It's hanging out. Same with this blue dot here. And what happens is it will leave a void in the paint if I left it on there. So you got to make sure everything is perfect. It's got to be perfect. My dad used to get on me. Got to be perfect. Yeah, I guess. Sure miss that guy. Hell of a dude. Good craftsman. Should have seen his speed planes. Hand rubbed black lacquer. They looked like chrome, black chrome. Like a baby grand piano. Come on. There we go. Ah, damn. I peeled off that piece of tape. Oh, well. To put one back on. Okay. Because it's so tight here, Well, I'm glad, Yogi or Yogan, that that is the purpose of the channel, to help people get a grasp on really how simple this is. This is really not rocket science. And remember, old dumb Harley mechanic can do it. Anybody can do it. Okay. We're almost there. Come on, don't give me a fit. We'll come back to that. I'm getting aggravated. Most guys would just let that go, but there's no way that if it ain't perfect, I'm gonna have to retape that little windscreen there, that little window. It moved just a little bit. And trust me, most guys would let it go. It doesn't mean anything, but to me, what happens if I leave something go like that, my eye will go right to it. And I'll say to myself, so why didn't you fix that? So let's use the corner of this to take that center. That ain't gonna work. Try again. Try this corner. It ain't gonna work either. I don't have a cute corner. So let's tear one. That may work. Okay, now let me show you what you don't want to let go. You see that right there? Let me see here. Right there. That would bug the crap out of me if I didn't fix that. So we'll fix it. Okay. Like I say, what would happen is if I didn't fix it, I'd be looking at that every time I flew the airplane. Okay. I think it was my high roller. You guys remember a few videos back, I mean, it's been a long time, a couple of years back, a video when I was doing the high roller over John's. And I realized that I made the tail 18 inches long and I only wanted 16. We cut and moved that elevator. I mean, it was done. It was ready to start painting. We cut and moved that elevator forward, you know, no big deal. Damn, did it again. What is the problem? No good. No good. What in the heck is the problem? I'd have to completely do that square. Try moving it, see what happens. That's that one. I see what it is. Got the bottom leg cut too short. So in order to fix that, the challenges of a modeler. In order to fix that, we'll cut that straight across there. So I want to tear the top and cut the bottom. Man, that's the shit right there. Got it. But like I say, it would have drove me fruit. I look at that every time I flew the airplane, and it still might. But I got her. So I guess onto the gun sight next. I got to make another instrument panel because I left it over John's house, which fortunately it's not a big deal. I was about halfway home when I left my primer. I left my dashboard. There we go. Finished, finally. Okay, now for a quick inspection. We're ready to go. So I'll get all this tape off here. I guess while I got this tape out, I could go around and mark the spots. least on the top. You can't believe the difference in lighting between. Oh yeah, do I sand it before? But you ain't been watching my channel long, have you? Yeah, all I do is sand. Now just no. Now just do the inside of what? Oh, you mean get some gray on the inside of this? Oh yeah. I'll shoot some primer into a cup and brush it on and under there. All that. You want to paint the inside of the canopy. So you're painting from the inside just up to that line. And the only reason for that is to hide the glue and this, because we're going to stipple this, we got to poke holes in it, is to hide the glue that it's used to hold the canopy on. Do you know where may I find a spinner hub 1/2 inch for 1/4? 1/2 inch for 1/4. 1/4 28 or 1/4 32 or whatever the you want a spinner hub for 1/4. Harry Higley, they have some true turn spinner. You might want to look there. No. I will sand. Okay. Let me give you a rundown on what's happening. I will sand the inside of this, then paint it gray on the inside. I'll stipple it with a stick pin, glue it on. Then I will just basically kind of rough up the surfaces on the outside, but I'm using primer, and primer has xylene in it, and primer will melt into the plastic. Then I will shoot the dope on it. Then after I get the dope on it and I peel the tape off, I'll sand the whole thing, everything, the dope and the plastic, and then shoot the clear over the top of that. And that thinner and that clear will bite into that. That makes sense. Now, you have an LA-46. Yeah, LA-46, 1/4 28 thread, fine thread drive hub. Harry Higley's got them. True Turn's got them. Brodak's got them. Just about everybody got them. Make sure that's going to look right. Yeah, it's going to be the coolest. It'll be the coolest. And like I said, Don, Brodak, True Turn, Jim Lee, you know, any Randy Smith, all of them got that stuff. I don't have any extras. I don't have any extras of shit anymore. One inch long, looking maybe a 1/2 inch long. Well, this one here that's on this airplane is is 5/16, 32. This one here, and it's Harry Higley. But they all got them. I mean, everybody got them. Just get on the Brodax site and type in spinner hub. Bing. There you go. Or spinner nut or something along that line, and it'll come right up. Okay, let's work on the gun sight. My gun sight, a paint top. So I need to cut a slot in it and cut a piece of plastic. Okay. And we got a piece of plastic. It's about 5/16 wide. It's the gun sight. Take a cutoff wheel. So we want that going forward. So shoot, I don't like it. No, let's see if it's gonna work. Nope, dropped it. It'll work. Just gotta clean it up. This way. You know, what are you doing down there? Read that. Okay, we need to file this. I'll try to find something in this mess. I gotta go get me a toolbox. This is ridiculous. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in here, so don't want to buy a bunch of crap that I got to tote back to St. Louis. There they are. Now I need to flat file, knife file. Here we go. And then we got to paint it. Cut the length. A lot of work for nothing. Need a flat file. Of course, flat file missing. Yeah, semi-flat, semi-round. That's good enough. It's got to have the gun sight on it. It's and if I don't do anything else, it's got to have a gun sight. I don't really like it. I guess I make another one. Let's try it with this one. Let's see. Need to just skive the line straight across. That's pretty ate up when you can't even let something like this go. It's square now. Okay. Get that file again. Which one is it? It's this one. What happened to my little piece of plastic? Ah, crap. Yep, try again. We'll use this cutoff wheel. It's too tough. That's square. That's better. So, the knife here. Pick all the flashing off of this thing. There's the flats. Okay. Now it can't sit way up here like that because that would look stupid. So we got to cut it in half. Cut it in half and then paint it black. Get this thing glued together. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to glue it on there. Mix up a little epoxy. Glue it on there. Except it really needs that hole needs to be deeper. I certainly don't want that thing flipping off there when it's flying and dinking around inside the cockpit. Plenty deep now. Yeah, so we got it down. Got to get cut across there a little bit. A little more across that, and we're good to go. So this side or that side? This side. Now it's not going to be left that long, but I got to have it that long so I can hold it to paint it. Probably hold it to cut it too. So I guess mix up some epoxy and glue that in there. John and I were talking yesterday about that balsa wood backrest and how I bought a whole ream of manila folders to do it the Al Rabe way, only to find out that that wasn't the best way. But I was thinking, what can I do with these stupid manila folders? Well, I guess what? They're going to make great epoxy mixing paper. I need to take them over to John's house, use his paper cutter, and cut them up into little squares. About $3 or $4 for wasted crap. Okay. Mix this up. Okay, we gotta dauber this stuff in there. Try not to get it all over everything. Well, I think we'll use this. We'll just use this right here. So a little glue on it. Now I have to be the human clamp for 5 minutes. So if I could dance and sing, I would do that, but this is, wait a minute, this is the wrong one. Yes, you almost screwed up. Okay, we got to be the human clamp. Let's hold this here. Well, I probably could pick it off when it's dry. So I've got to hold this for 5 minutes or until it dries or whatever. Then we'll cut the length off. I'll tape it up, tape the glass up, cut the bottom off of it, and spray paint it or brush it probably. I don't want to whip out that spray rig. Black. Maybe put a silver dot where the spray nozzle is and just add a little detail. Like I say, this ain't a scale airplane. It's close enough. Doesn't, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't even really need an instrument panel or a stick or any of that other stuff. But this is right out in the open where you can see it. There we go. It's drying. Make sure it's on there straight. Leaning back, yeah. If you think I'm wrong for using this, do a search for Republic P-47 cockpit and look inside what the gun sight looks like. It looks like this. I guess this was the first heads-up display they had. It's a round thing. Like I say, it'll be cut down to the, we'll cut that right in half, and I'll glue that up on top of the instrument panel, or right here where the top of the skin is, and that's the same spot as a real airplane. And this ain't scale. Stand way off scale stunt. So it's about dry. Yeah, almost dry. "19 watchers. You guys still with me, huh? After a boring start. Canopy, and I'm going to probably sand today. I got to do a little grocery shopping though, so we'll take off about 2 o'clock, and I'll go do something, and then come back. I got to have food. Okay, so let's. Is it dry enough? I think so. Let's cut it off. Wait a minute more. You guys can wait. Wait for the glue to dry. We still got audio? I see we got video still. That's gonna look good. It'll be fine. Okay, that's good enough. Now I got one chance to cut this, so I better cut it long. Close enough. Yeah, it's a little crooked. Close enough. All right, now the moment of truth, to cut this thing off and make it look right. You see the little glass on there? It's a little crooked. Well, sand it, I guess. Sanding is your friend. I don't know. Who's going to notice that? Jim Lynch. We'll sand it, but I'm going to cut it off right now. Yeah, man. Okay, you got to sand that flat, and clean up the flashing. Good afternoon, Marcel. So we got to sand it and clean it up. So what am I going to do here? 80 ounces. I don't think so. The paint is what weighs the most. These little doodads, they don't weigh. Thank you. So there's the gun sight. Goes right there. And let's see here. Yeah, right in the center through the post, so that's good. And today we'll work on the cockpit. We'll get this glued in, the pilot glued in, this glued in, another dashboard made, get it glued in, and I'll get the canopy glued on today. Probably won't get it molded in today, but you know, I get done what I can get done. I only need it done by Saturday or Friday. Oop, gotta make sure it's square in there. Okay, let's paint it. See what it looks like. Black, black, black. Where are you? What's blue? What color is this? Pewter gray. Come on now. Black is right here. No, this is green. This is the olive drab color. I guess I could paint it that color. Yep, I'll just paint it this ivory green instead of black. I'll paint it black. I found it. Need to put it back in the box where it belongs. Okay. We'll paint the dot green. That's what I'll do. Need some forceps is what I need. Hold this. And we got them. Damn, I lost it. There it is. Won't lose it now, and if it leaves an imprint, it'll look like it's supposed to be there, etched into the glass. Okay, one more little thing to do here. Steady as a rock. Still got it. I'm gonna leave that red indent in it. That'll just add a little more detail to it. I guess I could paint the frame of this. I'll have to wait to paint the top till this dries. I'll paint that dot white or green or something. Pull out the heat gun and heat it up. The nice thing about water paint. I don't like that red dot in there. I think I'm going to fill it up. Doesn't look good. Makes too much reflection on the glass. Better. That's better. Okay, let's Let this dry for a second. Let me wash out this brush and we'll get another color and put that dot on there. Oh boy. Somebody's cooking something really good. Smells good anyway. Okay, green dot. And there's the gun sight right there. Wait for it to dry, glue it on. We're one step closer to getting this stupid thing together. Okay, where to go? I must put it back. Okay, good. Oh, I forgot. I got to paint the back of his May West yellow. John pointed out to me that I missed the May West, so we got to get some yellow on the back of this guy. There we go. I don't have yellow. What happened to it? What happened to my yellow? King's Gold? I guess that's what I used. No, I didn't use this. It don't matter. We'll just put this on and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's close enough. Man, we ain't building a watch. Yeah. And what he's talking about was the back side of this guy here. Of course, probably will never see it. But John noticed it and said, hey, you forgot to put the rest of his Mae West on. I don't know if you can see it inside the cockpit or not, but nonetheless, it's going to get painted because I don't want somebody to go, hey, how come you didn't paint the backside of that? I need to get a little more black on his parachute too. There's a guy asking about pilots on the forum. Hey man, just paint your own damn pilot. Bob Hunt has a video by Don Typod that's I'll show you exactly how to do it. It's not very hard. Okay, we got that. I guess I could paint the back side of this. Well, he's got a lot of detail on this thing. I don't know how close somebody's going to look at this stupid thing. Yeah, he's got a shirt there too. We need to put some white on that, or some blue maybe. See, maybe he needs a little. Dry brush on his face. Not even going to try to paint his eyes in there. Just leave it as is. I think he looks fine as is. Let me see if we can see the Mae West. Yeah, you can. That's a good thing I painted that. Get him in there. Yeah, you can see him a little bit. Okay. All right, let's do the gun sight. And a little touch up of green on that, I see. Yeah, that's pretty close to center. Okay, if I was gonna do this, I'd want a little stipple in that to hold that thing down. Cause we ain't gonna put much glue on it. I don't want it flipping off and flying around. Let's zoom it in a little bit. Two hours. We've been on 2 hours. You know what? I think I'll go to Walmart and do some shopping now, and I'll come back and we'll get back after the canopy. And we'll see how that comes out. And then after that's done, it's on to sanding. And there will be plenty of that. We're probably 1, then another coat, 2, 3, 4. We're 5 sandings away from complete. And I do mean big sandings, not just and then the 5,000 grit sanding. So the sanding and polishing business. So I thank you for watching. Let's get a different angle here. For some reason it went blue again. Let's see if I can get that blue out of there. So we got blue. Why do I have blue? Is it exposure or frame rate? Let's put a frame rate. No. Exposure. Got to get that blue out of there. Auto white balance, that's what it is. There we go. That's more better. Ain't nothing left to do but to finish it. And And there'll be a lot of doodads, and ink work will take a month. Because it will be nothing less than perfect. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back in a couple hours after shopping, eating lunch, that type of thing, and we'll continue on. Fair winds, tight lines, keep building. Let's go, Brandon. See ya.